This video we're going to discuss the meaning behind systems of linear equations and the graphical method of solving these systems, and it kind of coincides, so that's kind of handy. So if I have two equations, which I have put in slope-intercept form, and I have you graph them, this one should be starting at y-intercept 0, 2, dot, and then slopes 2, so up 2 over 1, get the next point, up 2 over 1, next point, up 2 over 1, get the next point. There's my line 1, so this is line 1. The next one, y equals negative 3 halves x plus 9, I would start at 9, right there, and my slope's telling me to drop 3 and go to the right 2, and draw that line. And the question is, where do those lines intersect? Well, graphical method is find that point, and that would be x equals 2 and y equals 6. So I'm over 2 and up 6. So this is the solution to a system of linear equations, because that's where the two lines coincide. That's where they intersect. That's where they cross. So when I look at y equals 2x plus 2, and y equals negative 3 halves x plus 9, if I take that x equals 2 and plug into there, I get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. If I take that 2 and plug it in here, the 2's cross off, and I get negative 3 plus 9, which is 6. So the solution to a set of linear equations is always where they intersect, if the two lines intersect. So now you should be thinking about, when do lines not intersect? Well, lines do not intersect when they are parallel. So if you're asked to solve a system and lines aren't parallel, and you try solving it, you're going to get a does not exist or a no solution situation. Things aren't going to make sense. And we'll go over that part in class, but I'm just foreshadowing a little bit. If I bring up my other example here, this is example 2. Let's see, bring this down a little bit. Okay, that should work, I'm thinking. So I have my equations. Y equals 1/5 x plus negative 4. That's this one. Put a dot, negative 4, up 1, to the right 5. That's that equation. This one is negative 9/5 x plus 6. I'll just roll this up so you make sure. So I start at y value of 6. And I'm going to drop 9 to the right 5. I hit right there. So the system to this solution to this set of linear equations is going to be the coordinate 5, because that's how far I'm over, negative 3, because that's how far I had to drop. And again, if I take that x equals 5 and plug it in, 1/5 of 5 is 1. 1 plus negative 4 is negative 3. Put it in this one. 9/5 of times 5 is negative 9. Negative 9 plus 6 is negative 3. So these two equations intersect, coincide at the coordinate 5, negative 3. So that is the solution set for that system of equations. The solution to a system of equations is always where the lines intersect, and it's always a coordinate. Now, the graphical method's nice on simple ones, but if you have anything with decimals or weirdness going on, you really probably do not want to attempt that method. And in class, on the next lecture that we do, I'm going to talk about system solving using substitution and elimination. And there'll be another video on that. But I want you to try and watch this before the next lab.